JoAnn with expressionsvinyl.com, and there are so many different things that you can use out there to help you weed your image, but has anybody actually used a pen? I'm going to show you how to use a pen and get everything set up in Design Space to help in your weeding. Okay, so now I'm in Design Space, and I've got just a simple image of a dragonfly. And in order to set this up for the pen and for it to cut, you need to have two images in here. So just copy and paste your image. And I did that just from the keyboard using Control-C and then Control-V if you're on a Windows, or you can do the duplicate at the top. So on your second image, you want to change that one to write or draw. So click on your image over here in the Layers panel and then change it to write. So you can see you've got one that's going to write and the other one that's going to cut. From here, you want to put them both in the exact same spot. The easiest way I've found to do that is to change their position. So click on the first one, go up to position, and just change it to 0 and 0. Then click on your second one, change it to 0 and 0. And that puts them in the exact same spot that you want them. Now before we attach these, you're going to end up attaching these. Before we attach these, I'm going to copy that dragonfly one more time so you can see what it looks like with the drawing and without. Now you want to select those first two that are aligned together and attach them. Okay, and as you can see in the Layers panel, they're both attached, and now we're ready to send it to the machine. So go ahead and click on Make It. I'm just going to change the position of these a little bit on my cutting mat. Click Continue. If you're using Word, you want to make sure you mirror your image. I'm not too concerned about it with this one for the dragonfly. It won't really matter which direction it goes, but if you use Words, don't forget to mirror your image right here. Click Continue. Choose the machine you're using, and I'm using the Maker today. Then select the material that you're cutting on. I'm using glitter heat transfer vinyl, so I'm going to go and change that. You can either scroll down through your cut settings, or right up here if you know it's glitter and there's a setting for it, type in glitter, hit enter, and here we go. And now it's ready to cut. Okay, before I add this to the machine, before I load it, the pen that you would use is just a basic ballpoint pen. You want a pen that's going to write on it but not smear when you pull it out. So there's a lot of different markers and things that will write on it, but once you touch it, it smears a little bit. The best one that I found is just a basic Bic or Papermate pen, and load that in to the adapter. And you're going to have to kind of watch the bottom, make sure it gets down far enough. Watch the bottom. Once that's loaded, just close the latch and you're ready to load the machine. Okay, so now that it's cut, we can unload the machine and I will show you what it looks like. So you can see here, this one just did the cut, and this one has the pen mark as well as the cut. And it's kind of hard to see where the cut lines are at. But here you know exactly where you're going to weed. So I'm going to go ahead and weed the image. So you can see how easy it is to see exactly where you're going with it. The one over here, you kind of get an idea where it's at, but it's hard to see those cut lines unless you strain your eyes, get really close to it. Now getting all the little pieces in between, this one, just look for those pen lines, and it's that easy. For me, this is a lot easier to see the image and be able to weed. And if you're worried about the pen marks, don't be. You won't be able to see those through the vinyl. I've got a darker one here, the dark glitter, and then a lighter one. And as you can see, you don't see those pen marks through the image, and you can see it on the darker one. It works just as great. So let us know if you've tried this before, if you've got any comments about how this works or how to do it. Make sure you leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day, guys.